everybody, and thank you for joining the virtual fam trip to the Hyatt Ziva and Zilara in Rose Hall in sunny Jamaica. I am going to hand over to the team now, who are going to whisk you away and take you on your fam trip and explain about the hotel. And I tell you what, it's an absolutely beautiful, stunning hotel. So Melissa, the floor is yours. Over to you.
Good morning, everyone, from beautiful Jamaica at the Hyatt Zilara and Ziva Rose Hall. I'm here at the Hyatt Zilara property to kind of take you through our beautiful location, as well as share some of the new protocols we put in place in our reaction to the COVID-19 pandemic. Oops, my paper fell on the floor. Got it. So let me turn this around so you're able to see our beautiful Zilara lobby. The Zilara property is an adult-only property and has a separate check-in area than our Hyatt Ziva property. Of course, it's December the 1st, so we are all geared up and ready for Christmas. You see our beautiful Christmas tree. And if you look beyond the tree, beautiful sunshine, the coconut trees. I'm gonna get there closer in just a minute, but wanted up aromas. It's open from early in the morning to eat if they don't want to have a big breakfast. Also in the Zilara lobby is
We just lose her for a moment, but she comes back as soon as she gets outside. So I'll ask her to recover everything with the
Urban
internet.
Eats restaurant. It's open.
Melissa, sorry, we lost you for a moment. If you can just start with from the coffee shop. We got that part, and then it's the same as yesterday. We cut off, so you might be better off to walk straight outside. Okay, we've lost her all together. So we're going to switch to Karen. Karen is on location at the moment. Karen, you are on mute. Tell us where you are in the hotel, and we will go back to Melissa in a moment.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Hyatt Ziva and Zilara in Rose Hall, Jamaica, Montego Bay. So I'm actually located on the Sky Lounge, and this is one of our divine, beautiful locations for wedding ceremonies or cocktail reception. It's located on the roof of our Rose Hall Village, and later on I'll tell you a little bit more about the Rose Hall Village. But right here, we're set up for a fantastic wedding ceremony for 50 persons. You're seeing our tropical flowers. You're seeing a beautiful setup. And look at that panoramic view of the Caribbean Sea. At the Hyatt Ziva and Zilara, we're able to have an adults-only wedding ceremony if you prefer, or if you want families too. All weddings are done on Hyatt Ziva because Hyatt Zilara, the adults only, does not have wedding locations. So we have multiple wedding locations. We have the beach, we have the wedding gazebo, we have lawns, beautiful gardens, and of course, my favorite, the most private, the Sky Lounge, which I'm walking you through now. Now, on the Sky Lounge, it's perfect for that bride or her guest who wants to wear their heels. They want to have the ocean, but they want to definitely dress up and be fancy. And I know all our brides and grooms and their loved ones would just love to be here, especially on such a beautiful day to, get married. The Sky Lounge, of course, can host up to 84 guests for a wedding ceremony, and it could do up to 84 for cocktail reception. Then, of course, you could move to our lawn or the beach for your dinner reception, but we have multiple venues for you to choose from. The performances of our entertainment department on here. On the first floor, we have Choices, the buffet restaurant, and guests are heading to breakfast now because it's morning time in Jamaica. We also have the Union Jack's Pub. We have the De Rosa Italian restaurant, and we have the Fusion Asian restaurant in this location. You're looking now across at the Shaker's Bar, and this is where it comes alive in the nighttime. Beautiful lawns, fantastic view of the ocean, and just one of our locations where we have our food fest on some nights. And this is where you're able to enjoy many different cuisines from the Caribbean and all over in this beautiful space. Awesome. Is Melissa ready again?
Yes, I'm back.
I'm just
Awesome,
gonna
fantastic.
just turn your phone around, Melissa.
Can you see?
Yeah, but you want to slant
see.
again to turn your phone around. Yes, that's it.
Okay, perfect. So sorry
Melissa.
about that breaking transmission, everyone.
Oh, don't worry. If you can sort of cover off from the coffee shop and then explain how you've got to where you are now, because I know that the internet went slightly strange yesterday at this exact same spot. So if you can just take over from here.
Yes. Well, I was just showing you the wonderful view that we have from the lobby right here on the relaxation pool, infinity pool that's at the Zilara side of the property. Also wanting to take you over to one of our favorite room categories. Our guests really love our swim up rooms. And what's really unique and special about these rooms is that for this set of swim up rooms, you can just go right under the bridge, and then you are at the main pool area. So that's a really awesome feature of these swim up pools right here on the Zilara adult only side of the property. And we're heading straight to one of my favorite places on property because of course, when you're here on vacation, you're resting, you're relaxing, but you also want a little bit of rejuvenation. And you can definitely get that at our Zilara Zen Spa. What is totally awesome and very unique about this spa is that the treatment rooms open up to a full panoramic view of the Caribbean Sea. So if you want it closed and you want to be in the air condition, that's fine. But if you want to feel the gentle breeze of the Caribbean Sea and listen to the motion of the ocean, then you definitely can with our treatment rooms that give you a full panoramic view. So here we're looking at the Zilara Zen Spa. We're going to head over to West End, which is one of the many food places that we have here on property available for our guests to grab and go get something quickly if they're by the pool or if they're by the beach. And this is it, West End. So you can grab fries, burger, simple, easy to make or easy to get items so that you can run back to relaxing on the beach as well as on the pool. Right over here is our Jamaican Roots restaurant where you can enjoy true, authentic Jamaican cuisine. It's open for breakfast as well as lunch and, of course, dinner. And ladies and gentlemen, I think this is what we've all been waiting for. Take a look at this view. Magnificent. Come down and enjoy, or send your guests and enjoy just a relaxing, breathtaking view. Definitely guaranteed to make sure that you are relaxed, at peace, and having a wonderful time. Also by our pools, as well as the beach area, are these cabanas that are available for rent by our concierge desk. So if you want your own private oasis by the pool or by the beach, then you're able to get that as well. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what we call the $1 million view of the Caribbean Sea at the Hyatt Zilara Resort. Again, this is our adult only resort, so no children are allowed on this beach area. It's just for adults only. And as Sarah mentioned, It's an absolutely lovely day. The sun is out in all her glory, and it really feels good. I wish you guys were all here with us. But don't worry about that. Soon and very soon, we'll get over this COVID-19 pandemic and we'll be back. Everybody will be traveling around and they'll be able to experience this paradise here in Jamaica at one of our beautiful properties. Straight ahead, we have the water sports area where we have non-motorized water sports. This is also included. So our guests just have to go up to the water sports hut and make their reservations for whichever activity they'd like to do. And our team will take care of it. We have here Hobie Cat. There is snorkeling available. There is stand-up paddleboard available. But all of it is included for both our Hyatt Zilara and our Hyatt Ziva property. Really great experience. All right. And I think now we're going to hand over to Krista, who is in one of our awesome rooms to give you an idea of what our rooms look like. Krista, over to you.
Good morning, everyone. So we are about to go in one of our Zilara rooms, and to reassure all our guests during the pandemic that all the rooms are sanitized and clean. We do have this seal that states that all rooms have been sanitized and clean, and this means that the room is ready for check-in. So let's go in.
Krista, your screen's gone off. That's it.
Better?
Perfect.
Perfect? Okay, awesome. So welcome to the Hyatt Zilara Oceanfront Junior Suite. These rooms are 673 square feet and features floor-to-ceiling windows with blackout shades and a private balcony with spectacular views. Your own private balcony with spectacular views overlooking the Caribbean Sea and the resort. I know this is what vacations are made of. We travel for these views. Now the Zilara Oceanfront Suite, it comes in a king bed. You also get a pull-out sofa, and it sleeps the maximum 3 adults. We also have 24-hour room service. Wi-Fi is also included, and you have your flat screen television, which currently has all the COVID protocols running on it. And with these new protocols, there are a few items that are only sent to the rooms upon request. And those are the items for your minibar, which is also sealed and sanitized. To stock it, you just dial 0 at the operator, and they'll send up your sodas, waters, juices, your Red Stripe beer, and your snacks. You also call for turn down service and your robes and slippers. The room also comes with your telephone that has voice message service, and our remotes are also sealed and sanitized and packaged. We have the Crave tablets, and these special tablets are where you, in your room, you get to order room service. You can book your spa appointments, and you can also view the restaurant menus and the daily activities. There is a little workspace, so if you want to catch up back home, there are also drawers if you want to pack away your item. And we're going to move right on to our bathroom. Now, this room does come with a sliding door that gives you the option to have some privacy from the bathroom. But when you open it up, you have your soaking tub, your walk-in shower, walk-in rain shower, a separate bathroom that is also sealed, and your vanity area that has your scale, your hair dryer, your vanity packet that comes with your sanitizer as well. And the bathroom is sealed to show that it has been cleaned and sanitized. We also have a very spacious closet. With your iron as well as your safe. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the Zilara Oceanfront Junior Suite. We're gonna head over back to Melissa, who is now in Ziva, so she can showcase that property.
Thank you so much, Crystal. Welcome everybody to the Hyatt Ziva property. Here we are showcasing our arrivals process with the new COVID protocols. As you can see, we have our sanitizer stations, as well as our social distancing stickers. So this makes sure to remind everybody to keep safe while they're here at our property, while maintaining social distancing, as well as using their hand sanitizer. Thanks, Dwayne. And this is our Ziva family, their friends that are gathered together that are staying at this property. Of course, Christmas is here, so we have our tree up and our team is going to be decorating it shortly. Once our guests arrive on property, they are going to check in.
Melissa, we seem to have lost you again.
At our check-in desk right here. And then
Melissa, if you can go outside, it'll be easier because we're losing you.
wow, isn't this amazing?
Just turn it around because we can see it on an angle. So you need to turn your phone, that's it.
Is this better?
That's better. Yeah, thank you. We lost you, sorry.
Oh, sorry. So sorry about that. I just was talking about COVID protocol signs that we have across property, letting our guests sanitize so they can feel comfortable in sitting down and relaxing. We've taken care of all of those worries so that they can concentrate on having a wonderful time and a wonderful experience when they're here with us. So here we are. This is our Ziva pool area, and this is the relaxation pool. And a little further down, we have the activities pool. But I'm gonna run back inside because I have to show you our Zen spa here on the Ziva side of the property, as well as our fitness center, which is located here at the Ziva side of the property. So we have our Stars lobby bar here, and this is open in the evenings until you say when, where we have live music and our fun bartenders who make the best cocktails in Jamaica. Trust me.
We've lost you again, Melissa.
best cocktails in Jamaica. Here we go. It's getting closer and closer.
Just
and already
can you phone around? We keep losing you. Sorry. So we're heading now into the spa. We'll see Karen's view again while we're waiting for Melissa to come back. I think she's having problems. Oh, she's back. She's back.
I'm back.
Thanks,
I know we love the internet, but of course with technology comes its challenges, right? But no worries, we're going to forge on. I'm here in the beautiful...
Turn your phone again. Sorry, every time you go off, your phone flicks. That's it.
Oh, okay. Are we good now?
Yes, that's perfect. But we've lost you again, Melissa. I think you may need to go to another area. Back to Karen and a view until Melissa comes back.
Treatments.
Oh, here she comes. She's back.
Yes, I'm not sure what's happening, but we'll forge on anyhow.
Can you phone again?
So now we have to do my spa voice because I'm actually entering the spa and you can see all the lights are dimmed to create that ambience of rest, relaxation, renewal, everything that doing the spa services is all about. And then we head over to our fitness center. The fitness center here is located in the Ziva lobby and it's open 24 hours for our guests. And take a look at this. I know this is not what you were expecting. This rivals any gym that you pay membership to at home, I'm sure. Hard or fall off of your program. The gym has 2 levels, of course, upstairs here, and then we also have the lower level where we have a full spinning room as well as your circuit training.
Sorry,
room.
turn your phone again. We That's
I'm
it.
so sorry. Okay, I'm not even seeing when it's cutting out, but just keep letting me know, okay? All right, so we're gonna head back out and then we're gonna head over to the Ziva area to show you the activities pool, the Calypso bar and restaurant. Krista, are you there?
I am here.
Okay, perfect. We'll hand over to you. See you guys soon.
All right. So here in the Ziva, we have 2 pools. We have the relaxation pool for the bigger kids and bigger adults, as well. That comes with a sit-up bar. And then we have the Mickey Mouse pool or the activities pool for kids as well as this is where we have our aerobics, and this is where we have aqua cycling every morning, or just daily activities with the entertainment team. These are our aqua cabanas, and they are very popular with our guests because, you know, what's more special than having your cabana right there in the pool. Now we're gonna head over to one of our restaurants on property. This is the Calypso restaurant that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And for dinner, we have seafood. And then we also have the Calypso bar where you can come and have your drinks every evening or throughout the day if you want a special cocktail. And right here, we have Sheena, who's ready to give us our strawberry mojito, which is very refreshing. Cheers, everyone. So we're just waiting on for Melissa to come on down because our next feature is our ocean gazebo. And this special location is where we have our events for weddings or group events. Sometimes we have cocktails, dinners. And in the mornings, as now, you'll have our yoga on this beautiful boardwalk gazebo. So this location, we have the weddings in the far out, which is what we call the ocean gazebo. And then on the boardwalk section, we have cocktails and dinners, also on the beach area. And our yogist is actually present, waiting for his guests to come on down so they can experience the yoga moment with him. All right, so Melissa is over here ready, getting ready to have the next location for you.
Oh, who do we spot over there? Hi, Krista. This down here at the pool and the beach area, and wanted to share with you one of the favorite spots. I know I've said that a lot, that we have, this is my favorite spot or that is my favorite spot, but I have so many favorite spots on this property. I can't believe you. Trust me. Here it is. It's our jerk hut. Whenever you come to Jamaica, you have to have jerk chicken, jerk pork, and our jerk hut ensures that you get a taste of Jamaica with authentic jerk chicken, jerk pork, festival. What are you doing over there? Wonderful, awesome. So ladies and gentlemen, that is just some of the things that you see here at our beautiful property, where you can have wonderful coconut water and coconut rum. No, it's not 5 o'clock in Jamaica yet, chef. Just coconut water for me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so happy to share with you about our beautiful properties, Hyatt Zilara and Hyatt Ziva Rose Hall, where we know that your guests are going to have an amazing time with us. There are so many amenities for them to enjoy and for them to experience, and we cannot wait until they get down here. So let me get ready to have a little Q&A with you. I have all of the necessities. Nice picnic table, wonderful view, and of course, some Jamaican red stripe. Over to you, Sarah.
Amazing. See, I promised everybody red stripe. We've got to see you drink it now.
I'll definitely have a sip for everybody. Let's get this party started.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. We've got some questions that have come in, and don't forget the top question gets £100. So we'll pick that and we'll announce that tomorrow. So Rachel has asked, Melissa, how many weddings do you have a day? And what is the latest time you can have your wedding?
Okay, Rachel, we have a maximum 2 weddings per day, and we have them at different times. Oh, let me slip my mask back on 1 second. Some person's getting close. Okay, so we have them usually at 10, 11, or we have them at 4 or 5 in the evening, in the afternoon.
Super. Chrissy has asked, is there a charge for the spa?
Yes, there is a charge for the spa. We have a spa menu that is located in the spa, or we can always email it to you, Sarah, for you to share. And that has all of the prices and all of the treatments that we offer here on property at both of our spa locations.
Super. Dean's asked, can you cater for weddings with over 90 guests?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've had even 200 guests here on property. We have our East Lawn that can hold up to about maybe 600 to 800 persons. So if you have those Asian weddings that have lots of extended family and friends, send them on down, because we do have the location and the event spaces to accommodate these large groups. Also, for a ballroom on the inside, we're able to accommodate up to 800 persons in our grand ballroom for either weddings or events.
Super. Darrell has asked, for the specialty restaurants, do you need to pre-book them? And is there a dress code for men in the evening?
Our dress code is really resort elegant for the gentlemen, with no flip-flops, no sleeveless, but they can wear their dress shorts and a nice polo shirt. If they want to get all dressed up and fancy, as the ladies always get fancy, then that's fine as well too. Right now we are doing reservations based on the change in the COVID-19 pandemic. So we are doing the reservations to ensure that we manage the amount of persons that are seated in the restaurants at one time or at one seating. So yes, reservations are required now. We don't know if things change and we get back to our normal that we're accustomed to, if we'll make the changes where reservations are no longer required anymore.
Okay, perfect. And Petra has asked, are both properties suitable for handicapped and mobility friendly?
Yes, they are, because we do have elevators that can take them to the ground floor. And once they're moving about on the pool deck areas, and there are ramps, and all of the walkways are friendly.
Okay, super. Carol has asked, how many rooms in total do you have at the Hyatt Ziva and at the Zilara?
And we also have accessible rooms as well too. Can you repeat, Sarah?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry, your internet cut off. How many rooms total at the Hyatt Ziva and how many rooms at the Zilara?
Okay, we have 244 rooms at Ziva. Sorry, 344 rooms at Zilara and 277 rooms at Ziva, for a total on both properties of 621 rooms.
Super. And Jane's asked, what capacity are both the hotels operating at present?
Well, we're not used to this, but we range between 25 to 35%, goes up sometimes to 40 since we've reopened in July.
Okay, and there's a limit for the government, isn't there, that you can't go over a certain amount? Was that 60%?
There is a recommendation from the government and the ministry of that we do maximum 70% occupancy.
Okay, perfect. So Chris is commenting on the back to the room. So you know when we had the tablet in the room, can that be taken around the hotel, or is that just for use in the room?
That's just for use in the room. And I should also add that we have our QR codes. I'll also add that we have our QR codes that are located across the property, in restaurants, at our concierge desk, at our front desk area, where our guests can take a picture of the code and they're able to see all the restaurants we have on property, the menus for each. They're literally able to do everything from their phone or tablet, if they prefer not to engage with our staff on property. However, for those persons who, prefer to have that one-on-one interaction with our team members, then of course our concierge team is there, our front office team, as well as our restaurant teams are there and available to answer any questions and provide the information that is needed.
Super. Carol's asked, and I know we've asked this before, but this is more about how many maximum weddings a day would you do? Would you do the two at one hotel, two at another, or?
Maximum we would ever do on any given day is 3. That's the absolute maximum. But we do our regular standard is 2 per day. But if for some reason we had to go to 3, it would be 3 total for both properties, and those would have to be small weddings.
Okay, perfect. Dean's asked, has the complex got a nightclub? I think he fancies himself dancing with Red Stripe.
Well, we don't have a nightclub, Dean, but we definitely have a wonderful place that you can have a red stripe or 2 and also dance. So we have our Union's bar, Union Jack's bar, which is on the Ziva side of the property. So it's a sports bar, and it goes up until you say when basically it closes between 12 and 1 a.m. Based on, the vibe of what's happening. We sometimes have karaoke there as well as a live DJ. And then on the Zilara side of the property, we have the Potions bar that's located in the lobby area. And we also have a live DJ at that bar as well too. So we don't have a nightclub per se, but we do have 2 great spots on both properties where you can enjoy after dinner entertainment. Super. And dancing.
Perfect. And yes. Trisha's asked, if clients are worried about COVID, can they ask that their rooms are serviced at their request only? How she explains this is some clients are worried about staff entering the rooms and they would prefer just to have it serviced now and again.
That is absolutely available, and actually that is something that we have put in place now. So when our guests check in, we ask them once they're checking in if they would prefer to have a regular service room, or if they want to call us whenever they're ready, or if they need something. So we definitely ensure that our guests are very comfortable and we don't enter unless they want us to enter. So that's something that we do upon check-in. I heard a mention about room service, Sarah, and I want to know that there's something that's changed a little bit about our room service. Now all of our room service is done in to-go containers, and we put them in a nice little delivery bag that's eco-friendly. And what will happen is that our F&B person or room service delivery person will take it to the room, they'll knock on the door, and then they have a collapsible little stand that they'll put right in front of the door. They'll put the bag right on that stand, and so the guests can just pick the bag up from the stand without having to have that close interaction with the team member. So we've put in quite a number of steps to ensure that people feel comfortable and safe. Our employees, we have a lot of procedures and protocols that they have to follow. Their temperature is also checked when they come on property. We do have hand sanitizing stations across the property, and then we also have hand washing stations across the property as well too. So everybody is able to keep safe because these amenities are available throughout the property for them.
Brilliant, thank you. Well explained.
You're welcome.
Daryl's asked as well, the minibar, is it part of the all-inclusive package and is it replenished daily?
The minibar is part of the all-inclusive package and it is replenished daily. You just have to let us know. It's not stocked, as Krista mentioned, prior to arrival. You'll have to call us and let us know, and then we'll bring up the items after.
Brilliant, okay. Rachel has asked, do you cater for larger families? If so, how many people would the biggest room sleep, or would you use interconnecting rooms?
We would use connecting rooms because that's what we have available on property. For each of our rooms, the maximum number of persons is 4. So depending on the size of the family, then they can get the connecting rooms, and that would be able to hold everybody.
Super. And with the connecting rooms, is it something that you can guarantee, or is it just a request?
Generally, we don't guarantee them. However, we have started or put something in place where you can pay for it ahead of time, but that would be closer to the stay.
Okay, perfect. Chrissy was a little bit fallen in love with your cocktails. So she's asked, do you offer cocktail lessons?
We have a lot of programs that our entertainment and food and beverage team put together. Cocktail making is something that we would definitely do. We do have pizza making and we do have chocolate making as well too. So cocktail making will definitely be something that we could put in place as well. Just let us know whenever
Perfect.
you're coming, okay?
Perfect. Daryl's asked if adults can use the facilities at both hotels, including restaurants.
Absolutely. Adults can move between both properties. Of course, children aren't allowed on Zilara, but if our Ziva adult guests wanted to go over to the restaurants at Zilara, or they wanted to go over by the pool or beach area for Zilara, then they absolutely can. We do have we have an imaginary line that's kind of between Ziva and Zilara, and we do have our security personnel that's there to ensure that the children don't go over to the adult section of the property.
Okay, perfect. The drinks package, is it premium brand, and is lobster included in the specialty dining package?
Lobster isn't included in the specialty dining package. It is at an additional cost, but it's a nominal charge. And then also for top shelf drinks are available and are included in the all-inclusive package.
Brilliant. Chrissy has got a client who loves the gym. Would she have to book?
Right now, we're not doing for the gym. How we've set up the gym is that the equipment is every other treadmill or every other piece of equipment can be used, and we have signage there. So because our gym is open 24 hours, what we find is that there isn't usually a rush to use a gym, or we don't have a lot of persons using it at one time where there has to be any concern with regards to that. I should also mention that we do have the regular sanitizing cloth wipes that are available. That's something that has always been a standard for us. But then with the advent of COVID, what we have done now is increase the or cleaning of the gym and the machines in the gym. So it's more rigorous throughout the day, and many times throughout the day that we're cleaning the machines just to ensure that everybody is safe.
Brilliant. Do you need to book the cabanas?
Yes, you do need to book the cabanas. You can book them prior to your arrival. You can do them once you're on property. You can do them for days in advance, or you can do them on the day when you want to, just based on availability. I do recommend, though, to do it in advance once you arrive on property and you've identified one that you really like, whether it be by the pool or the beach, and then you can get to our concierge and ensure that you book the cabana out for the week.
Super. Trisha's asked, do you offer vegan options, as more and more clients are becoming vegans, and she gets asked this quite often?
Absolutely. We do have a number of menu options at each restaurant that caters to that clientele with those special dietary restrictions. Also, depending on the level of allergies or specialty food or preparation that's needed, or chefs are here to meet with the guests who have these special requirements or needs and work out a meal plan for them for the week that they're here or the 3 days that they're here. So that's no problem for a team if somebody has concerns about preparations or they have certain allergies, as well as being a vegan.
Super. Is there a private beach area at the Zilara?
No, we don't have a private beach. What do you mean by private beach? Do you mean private in terms of away from the public and not accessible by the public? Because if that is, then yes, both of our beaches are private and they are not accessible to the property. Sorry, they're not accessible to the public. This property is not like how it is in Negril, where you have that full stretch and anybody is able to walk from property to property, down the 7-mile stretch. Here you have to enter from the road to get onto the property. And so our beaches are private from the public.
Perfect. Do you have club rooms, and what is included?
Okay, so for club rooms, yes, we do have a level at the Hyatt Ziva club rooms. And what it includes is personal concierge service, because we do have our concierge agents that are there who assist with anything that you need, as well as we do have food and beverage presentations throughout the day in that lounge area. So our guests can always go there, relax, chill for a little bit or stop by if they need anything. We do have a number of games that are available, as well as books. There is also a computer and a printer there, and we do have TVs in there as well too, if you wanted to just kind of sit, chill, relax, and watch some news or watch a game. The lounge is always available for that.
Super. I've got a really good question here from Sarah. She's asked if you personally could recommend a not to miss meal and a drink to have during the client's or the travel agent's stay, what would it be?
Oh my goodness, that's not a good question for me because I'm an absolute foodie. I love everything everywhere. Um, Okay, but if I'm going to narrow it down, I'm going to have to narrow it down to two. Okay, so bear with me. One is Urban Heats. I love that it's an international menu, and the menu items are from different cities around the world. So I definitely would recommend that restaurant, and you can have everything on the menu. I can't have you force me to choose just one. Everything is absolutely amazing. And then my second favorite is definitely going to be De Rosa, because that's our Italian restaurant. But to mention, of course, we have a French restaurant on property as well too, and we have the Brazil steakhouse. We are going to change that service because it was a Chiscario, which of course, that style of service is, we're not able to do it because of COVID-19 right now. So we are going to adjust that menu a bit and put out something new. But I would say definitely for the restaurants, Urban Heats, international menu, and also De Rosa because it's Italian. And everybody who comes to Jamaica, they have to have a Bob Marley. Okay, it has three colors. It has green, it has yellow, and it has red. It is like the best concoction ever. So definitely the Bob Marley would be my cocktail of choice.
Perfect. And can you walk after you've had it? I would probably doubt it with those.
I can walk, but it could be because I'm a little bit used to it. But definitely, what it means is that you'll walk with more rhythm.
Yeah, you walk with a bit of attitude. Leads us perfectly on the next question. Dan has asked, when Krista was walking by the pool, we heard this music and everybody was like, wow, this music, this is what I'm missing. So what yes. We've got the question is, are there local bands at the hotel or on the beaches that come and play, that traditional Jamaican reggae music?
Well, we do have the reggae performers that come as a part of our nightly entertainment. What you heard was our music boombox that's by the Ziva pool. We do have it over at the Zilara pool as well too. So we play music for guests to enjoy and listen to and be a part of our culture, as well as our entertainment team will have different activities that will take place on the pool deck throughout the day. And this can have Jamaican dancing lessons, Jamaican bingo, and a host of other entertainment activities that include our music. For nightly entertainment, we usually have a really awesome reggae band that is sure to get you up off your feet and dancing the night away. We do also have, the reggae trio, which brings reggae music, but with a different vibe. We have our mento band that we have as well too, which is more traditional music and more traditional instruments, because these instruments are handmade, of just little things that are lying around and stuff. So definitely we'll be able to touch the culture and the music and experience that whenever you're on property.
Super. Pamela's asked, do you have diving for guests?
We don't have diving on property. We do have snorkeling that is available, but no diving as yet.
Okay. But I suppose the concierge would be able to arrange something should a client want to go up and go and do some diving.
Absolutely. Our concierge team will be able to assist, as well as we do have our in-house DMC Island Routes, Caribbean Adventure Tours, and they're here on property offering a wide array of adventure tours and experiences. So people can always come, they check in, they enjoy the resort, but then they're able to go out and experience and enjoy Jamaica through whether it's horseback riding, zip lining, dune buggy, climbing the Duns River Falls, doing some diving or some deep sea fishing. So there are a number of activities that you can do off property to really, enhance the stay here in Jamaica.
Super. Petra's asked another really good question. Is there a time frame between the rooms being used from a guest that's checked out to a new guest arriving?
Sarah, can you repeat? I just heard the last part of that question.
Yeah, is there a time frame, between when a client checks out of the room and then a new client arrives to check in? Is there a time frame that you give, like a day or 24 hours or etc.?
We don't have a specific time frame in right now, but what we do is we have a number of rooms in our inventory that we use, and then we basically just kind of switch them up. We have 621 rooms here, and we are not operating at not even half of our capacity. So it's much easier for us to say, okay, someone checks out today, we don't have to use this room today because we have a number of other available rooms that we can put someone in. But I want everybody to, be rest assured and guaranteed that our cleaning process is very stringent. It was from day one, and it has become twice as stringent now since we've had to, be faced with COVID-19. And our housekeeping teams have gone through additional training since coming back with the protocols and the expectations of how a room has to be cleaned. So of course it takes a little bit longer now based on all of the protocols that we put in place, but we are committed and dedicated to ensuring that we are giving you that room and it has that safety seal on it, and that is letting you know that you don't have to worry about anything. The room has been thoroughly cleaned, it has been sanitized, and all of the touch areas that people normally touch, whether it's the remote control, all of the areas in the bathroom, etc., they have been thoroughly cleaned and sanitized, and they're just waiting for you to come in, relax, and leave those worries to us.
Super. We've got another really good question from Christine. She's said, good morning. What do you consider your best practice concerning COVID protocols to keep our passengers safe while traveling?
I definitely would say I would include two things. One is our temperature checks to ensure that everybody, is at a certain temperature. The second thing is that we have our sanitizing stations across the property. That's one thing we joke about, in our office, that boy, there's sanitizer everywhere. So if you touch something and you become aware, like, oh my goodness, I just touched that door handle, the next sanitizer station is literally just a couple of steps away. One thing good that Jamaica has put in place is that we have the travel authorization now, and it requires you to have a negative COVID test, which you present to the airline when you're checking in, and also to our Ministry of Health here. So it gives you a level of comfort to know that the person who is, near to you, off to the left or off to the right, had to have a negative COVID test in order to be here in Jamaica. So that's helps to add to the safety and the security and that reassurance, when you're here on property. But definitely all of the steps that we put in place between our temperature checks, the sanitizing stations, the hand washing stations, and also, monitoring of our employees as well, I think, are those protocols that can reassure everybody that they are in safe hands when they're here at our resort.
Super. I've got literally two more questions that I'm going to ask, because I'm conscious of the time. Dan has asked a very, very good question. What sets this hotel apart from other hotels? So why should they book their clients to your hotel above other hotels?
Okay. our property is beautiful. It's stunning. Yes, we have the beaches and the water, but that is available at other properties. I think that what sets us apart, other than our amenities, is definitely our service from the heart that our employees give on a day-to-day basis with every interaction that they have with our guests. When you read the surveys and our guests talk about the wonderful restaurants, the variety, they talk about, how wonderful the culinary experience is here. The food is just awesome, but they never ever forget, they always put it in how wonderful and great the staff is. They remember the team members' names, and they talk about the special things that the team members do to ensure that they have a wonderful stay with us, to ensure that they're comfortable, to ensure that all their needs are taken care of. So when they're here on vacation, they can just do that. Just relax and be on vacation and have a great time. And know that whatever you need, our team members are here to take care of it, and they're giving it with true service from the heart. And you'll see our team members do this once they move across the property, and that is to show you that we are giving service from the heart.
Super. And the very last question we've got is, does the Ziva have a kids club, and what age?
Yes, Ziva does have a kids club. They start from children being potty trained, and they go up right to the early teens. And what they do is they have set activities throughout the day. The kids can come and check in for the entire day if they want to get rid of their parents. That's no problem. And they do fun activities across the property as well too. If you also like nanny services, we have that available, but that has to be reserved ahead of time. And also, if you want them to be at the kids club for dinner, then that is fine. Or kids club attendants will take care of that. Our ladies are trained. They're absolutely amazing with the children. Sometimes the kids don't even want to go back to their parents because they're having such a wonderful time with our kids club attendants. So yes, we do have that, and it is complimentary and included.
Brilliant. Shirley has just put a really last minute question in, and she's just said, could you please talk about the tip for the bar and the room service?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have like a certain level that you recommend, or is it literally client's discretion?
It is at the client's discretion. Whatever they want to give, everybody truly appreciates it, but we don't want anyone to feel that they're obligated, to tip. That's not the culture that we have here at all. So we really leave it at the client's discretion.
Super. I'm going to call it a day because I know we've grilled you very, very much. Just one comment.
Oh, that's
Rihanna's
fine.
Asked, who is your beautician? Because she wants to arrange it for when she comes over, because she says it's beautiful. You're beautiful.
Oh,
so thanks, Leanne.
You so much. Thank you so much. And I wore my red lipstick. I don't know if you guys are able to see it or if it's all off, but this mask is hiding my red lipstick and my red cheeks. But thank you so much. Listen, as soon as you come, you let me know and we will hook you up, okay? Don't worry, we've got you covered.
Perfect. Okay, and what we're going to do is I'll send a follow up of the recording to all of the people that have signed up, so you'll be able to watch it backwards. And then if you've got any other questions, then please do reach out to the team. So that is it, and I would like to say thank you to you guys. You were fantastic. I know we had a few internet issues, but that view behind you now is just wow. It's paradise. Thank you very much.
I think my phone wanted to be by the beach, so it was acting up until I actually got here.
The red stripe.
Yes, with the red stripe, right? But I'd like to just say thank you for everybody that's logged in. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend, an hour with us to learn about our beautiful property. We're so excited to show it to you, and we're really, really excited and wanting to receive you as well as your clients here in Jamaica, our beautiful island, and of course here on the two best properties in Jamaica, the Hyatt Zilara and Hyatt Ziva Rose Hall. Looking forward to doing true service from the heart when we see you soon.
Perfect. Thank you very, very much. And we'll see you all next week. So thanks a lot. Thank you, Melissa. Much appreciated.
Thanks, Sarah. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.